Hello everyone, my name is Allison Lightmacher and I am a student at Upper Iowa University. Today we will be focusing on journal entries and we will talk about debits and credits, so if you do not understand those, go check out our video on it. Let's get started. For a typical transaction that only affects two accounts, a journal entry should have a top line of a debit and a bottom line that is slightly indented as a credit. And for both the debit and the credit, there should be an amount listed that equals each other. On March 1st, we paid rent for the month of $2,500. This would be a debit to rent expense. And for expense, I'm just going to go EXP of $2,500. And you would be paying them in cash, which would be a credit to cash also of $2,500. On March 3rd, we paid advertising expense of $675. So that would be a debit to advertising expense of $675. And you would still be paying them in cash, which would be a credit to cash of $675. On March 5th, we paid cash for supplies of $1,250. This would be a debit to supplies because your asset will increase of $1,250, and you would be paying it in cash. On March 6th, we purchased office equipment on account for $9,500. Office equipment is an asset, and therefore it will be a debit to office equipment of the $9,500. And we were paying out cash to purchase the office equipment, so that would be a credit to cash also of $9,500. On March 10th, we received cash, an increase to cash of $16,550 from customers on account, so our accounts receivable will be credited for the $16,550. On March 15th, we paid creditors on account $3,180. So our accounts payable will be debited for the $3,180, and there will be a credit to cash also of $3,180. On March 27th, we paid cash for repairs to office equipment of $540. So this would be a debit to miscellaneous expense of $540, and you're paying in cash, so you credit cash of $540. On March 30th, we paid the telephone bill for the month $375. A telephone bill is considered a utilities expense, so we will debit utilities expense of $375, and we're paying in cash, so that would be a credit to cash of $375. On March 31st, fees earned and billed to customers for the month was $49,770. So our accounts receivable will be debited because we haven't actually received the cash yet for the $49,770, and our fees earned would be credited for the $49,770. Also on March 31st, we paid the electricity bill for the month of $830, which is also a utilities expense like the telephone bill. So that's a debit to utilities expense of $830, and we're paying in cash. So you would credit cash for $830. Also on March 31st, we withdrew cash for personal use. This is talking about the owner of the company, who happens to be Cami Jardine, but we'll just call it a drawing account, for the $1750. And that would mean that our cash is decreasing because she's drawing it out of the funds for the company. Thank you for coming to this video. I hope it was helpful. We'll see you next time. Bye.